Hello, my dear children. Welcome back. I know, exams are just around the corner, but please don't stress. We're going to tackle a really lovely poem by Rabindranath Tagore called Vocation. And trust me, we're going to make it super simple.
Yes, it really is very, very simple and so beautiful. We'll go through it step by step, and I promise by the end of this little session, you'll be all set to answer any question from this chapter. So chalo, let's begin.
I mean, come on, I think every single student feels this way sometimes, don't you? Waking up early, doing homework, studying for exams. Sometimes you just wish you could do whatever you want, whenever you want. Well, this poem is all about that exact feeling, and we see it through the eyes of a child, someone just like you.
Okay, first things first. What does this title, Vocation, even mean? Well, a vocation is just a person's job or their profession. But it's a little more than just a job. It's often something they feel called to do, something they're really passionate about. Just keep this simple meaning in your mind as we go through the poem. So the whole poem is told from the point of view of a young school-going child. We get to see the world through their innocent eyes as they watch different people working throughout their day. In the morning, then in the afternoon, and finally at night.
Let's start with the first part of the child's day. It's morning, it's time for school, and they meet someone interesting on the road.
So imagine this. The gong strikes 10 in the morning, time for school. And as our little speaker is walking down the lane, they see a hawker, a street seller. And what's he selling? Bangles.
And right away, the child makes a wish. They look at this hawker and think, wow, I wish I could be him. The child just imagines this amazing life of walking on the road all day, shouting, bangles, crystal bangles. It sounds like so much fun, doesn't it?
Now, what's really important here is why the child makes this wish. The child sees that the hawker has no one telling him to hurry up. He can take any road he feels like. He doesn't have a fixed time to get back home. For our little child, who has to rush to school and be home on time, the hawker's life looks like complete and total freedom.
Okay, so school is over for the day. Let's see what happens when our child is coming back home in the afternoon. What new job do they see now? It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and our little speaker's on their way back from school. And through the gate of a house, they see a gardener, busy digging up the ground. Another person, another kind of work. And you guessed it, another wish pops into the child's mind. Oh, I wish I were a gardener. Just think about it, digging in the mud all day long with nobody to shout, "Stop! You'll get your clothes dirty!" To the child, this doesn't look like work at all. It looks like the best game ever. So, why the gardener? Well, because he can do whatever he likes with his spade. He can get his clothes all dusty and guess what? Nobody scolds him. He can get hot in the sun or all wet from the water and it's totally okay. For the child, this is the ultimate freedom. The freedom to be messy and just play without any rules. All right, the day is almost done. Let's move to the last part of the day and see the final wish. It's evening and it should be bedtime. But our little observer's day isn't quite over yet.
So, as it gets dark, the child's mother sends them to bed. But from their open window, they can see one more person still at work. The watchman, walking up and down the dark, lonely street.
And for the third time, a wish is made. I wish I could be a watchman. The child imagines this amazing life, just walking the streets all night long, swinging a lantern and playfully chasing their own shadow. It sounds like a secret, nighttime adventure, doesn't it?
So why does this seem so wonderful? Because to the child, the dark, lonely lane isn't scary at all. It's exciting. The watchman's shadow is like his best friend, his companion. And you know what the best part is? In the child's mind, the watchman never has to go to bed. This is it, a life of endless fun and absolutely no bedtime. So we have 3 wishes, to be a hawker, then a gardener, and finally a watchman. What does all of this tell us about the child? And what's the big idea of the poem? Let's put it all together.
And this slide, my dears, shows the main idea perfectly. On one side, we have what the child sees: fun, freedom, no rules, adventure, and playtime. But what's the reality? It's hard work, long hours, lots of responsibility. These are all tough jobs. The child only sees the fun parts, and that's the beautiful, innocent view of a child.
Chalo bachcho, I really hope the poem is crystal clear to you now. Let's do a super quick revision of some important points that can come in your exam. So pay close attention.
First up, a little vocabulary. A gong is that metal disc that makes a loud sound, like a school bell. A spade is the tool the gardener uses for digging. A lantern is the lamp the watchman carries. And giant is what the child compares the big street lamp to. Just remember these simple meanings.
Now for the most important part. Let's practice a very common question that you might just get in your paper. Ready? Here it is, a very simple but very common question. Who is the speaker in the poem? Think about everything we've just talked about. Who is telling us this whole story?
And the answer is, the speaker is a young, school-going child. Simple. The child observes different people during their daily routine, while going to school, coming back home, and at bedtime, and wishes for the freedom that they think these people have. If you write this, I promise you, you will get full marks.
And that's our quick revision of vocation. So, my final question for you is this. Every job has its good parts and its difficult parts. The child in the poem only saw the fun. What about you? What is the vocation, the job, that you dream of? Think about it. All the very best for your exams, my dear children, and I will see you in the next explainer. Bye-bye.